Oh, when you hear that music, you know that it's going to be a bright spot in our newscast, especially on Thursdays. And this week's Community Champion is honoring the dedication of firefighters all across the state.
Yeah, this man has spent the last 10 years using his artistic talent to paint and immortalize firefighter helmets. Sana Kadange is joining us now to introduce us to Steve O'Brien.
Yeah, Steve O'Brien is a firefighter himself, and he says all the work he does is the least he can do to show appreciation for the sacrifices that this job demands. It's more than just a labor of love for Steve O'Brien.
This one started my tradition that I've been doing.
It's his way of honoring a sacrifice he knows all too well.
This one was for Chief Craig Hahn when he passed away, and we gave as a department to his wife Maria. Everybody in the department at that time signed this helmet, and when she received this, that's when I knew that I had to keep doing these helmets. Just the response and look on her face of gratitude.
A lifelong firefighter himself, O'Brien has spent the last 10 years dedicating his time and his resources to honoring heroes who have retired or passed away.
So usually the fire departments will come and bring me a helmet, either from the agency or the personal helmet itself. Sometimes they'll look like this, and to where I strip them all down, I'll get all the glue off of them, clean them up, I sand them down, and then the first color is going to be white. After a day of drying from being clear-coated white, then I will go ahead and continue on with my design, and 2 to 3 days later, I have this.
He estimates roughly 200 helmets have been gifted, but it's a much more sobering number he remembers better.
The number I have kept track on, unfortunately, is the line of duty deaths and suicides, and those helmets are up to 23, with 10 of them being suicides. It's a lot. You're gonna be away from your family a lot. When you become a fireman, your family also adheres to this job. They revolve around your schedule. You work 24 hours, sometimes 48. You're only off a day or two. Sleep deprivation is huge, huge.
His respect for the sacrifice of others deeply rooted in his own family.
This one here probably means the most to me. This one I did for my dad and for all the Vietnam vets that did not get a proper welcome home.
And his reach is widespread. O'Brien has painted helmets for departments all across the state of Florida.
The responses have been overwhelming. Just the look in their eyes of thankfulness or appreciation, for me, that right there says it all. You know, monetarily, that would mean nothing. It's the response that I get from the families that get them and the retirees. That to me is enough credit and gratitude.
It's what makes O'Brien a WESH II community champion.
It's the least I can do. You know, for a few hours of work or a couple days of work, for what these men and women go through throughout their career, that's the least I can do.
Of course, we can't thank our first responders enough for their sacrifices. What Steve is doing is just a small thank you in a gesture, but he does some really great work. So sometimes the families will come to him and will request a certain design on the helmets. Other times he will take it upon himself to learn about the family or the firefighter and make the designs himself, but he says he has no plans on stopping. In fact, his son is about to become a firefighter, and so it's sort of his dream to be able to paint his son's helmet when he retires.
Oh, wow. That would be such a special moment.
Yeah. One for his father that he already put together, and then one for his son. So.
What a great story. Thank you so much for bringing that to us this morning, bringing that bright spot. We needed it. And do you know someone like Mr. O'Brien who's got a history of doing great work in Central Florida? We want to know about them. Please nominate those folks who have a track record of giving back for a WESH II Community Champion Spotlight. Email us all the details about your nominee to communitychampion@wesh.com, and they could be featured right here on CW18 and WESH II on Thursdays. And we read through those nominations. Please send them, because that's how we find out about the folks that are doing all this good stuff.